This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and this is what I think about the new LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, and if you're one of the people who doesn't like spoilers for the Advent Calendar, I recommend that you don't watch this video. But let's go into this set. So first, here's just everything. Looking at it in general, I'm going to zoom in a little to each section so you can see them a little better and look at them. But let's go into this. Looking at the top left section, we see a few interesting builds. We see the Razor Crest, then we see, I believe it's one of the fighters that chased Mando back in Season 1, from what I heard of the video, but it also kind of makes me think of Fennec Shand's ship from Bad Batch. I might be thinking of something else, but I think that's what I was thinking of. I can't remember exactly. I recognize the ship. Pretty sure it's from Bad Batch. Might be Fennec Shand's from that, but I can't remember. We then have, looks like an E-web and a area to put the Tusken Raiders gaffy stick. And going down to the next level, we have, it looks like a land speeder. Likely it could be the Mythosaurs, not the Mythosaurs, I can't think of the guy's name. You know, the blue guy. I can't remember what his species was. There's also an Imperial Stormtrooper. 2 targets, likely that you could use for the E-web or the Tusken bow thing, I think the ballista it's called, which is also shown here. There's also a Tusken Raider and a Scout Trooper, so that's pretty interesting. And let's go take a look at the next section of this. We'll go down, then to the right, then back up. So, looking at it here, we have a white speeder. Kind of wish it was one of the brown ones, but it could be fine in white. I just kind of wish it was just designed more after the regular speeder, like that the Scout Trooper was on. Although I'm pretty sure you do put the Scout Trooper on this. It could just be because it's winter themed that is covered in snow. We then have IG-11. Then I believe the one boat they went on towards the end of, what was the episode? Episode 8, with the droid kind of being like a mini build on it, or the rest of it being able to fit minifigures. We then have a weapons rack for focusing the Mandalorian with his pulse rifle and a long blaster rifle on there. Then we have a mini build of Moff Gideon's cruiser, and we have Grogu. It looks like he's in Christmas clothing, which is pretty interesting. Now let's move over to the right and see what's there. Here on the right, we can see still the Grogu, and looking at the rest, we can see he has the little seat slash pack that he can fit in. We have his pram, Slave 1, and an interrogation droid. And I think the interrogation droid only came in the Death Star sets before this. So that's pretty interesting for it to now be in a $40, because it's what these usually cost set, rather than the $400 to $500 Death Star sets. Finally, looking at this last section, we see you get a Din Djarin minifigure, and he has a Christmas scarf on, or a holiday scarf. This is an advent calendar, it is technically intended for Christmas, but really anyone could get it. We then have a mini TIE Fighter, and a mini X-Wing, and this could be pretty good to go and add on to the Moff Gideon's cruiser set, especially if this TIE Fighter is designed in the same way that those are. So we have another one to add to the hangar, but I don't think it is. I think those are designed slightly differently than this, but it could be still cool. And you could add the X-Wing. It is a little blue top, which could be for, Dave Filoni's character, Trevor Wolf. Yes, I kind of wish they included him in here. It'd be cool to have Dave Filoni minifigure as another exclusive for this set. And you could also use it as Luke's and put it towards, the big Moff Gideon's cruiser, and use it to kind of simulate him landing there, and for him to go in and fight everyone. And then have a weapons rack. And finally, I'm guessing, what is the Imperial transport? Troop transport? But I'm not fully sure with that one. But, yeah, let's go look at them all together again, and I'll give some of my final thoughts. Ultimately, I think this is probably one of the best ones I've seen. I think that it's definitely great that they're focusing it on only one show, and that helps a lot, because if this was, like a normal year, this would be a random combination between original, prequel, and sequel trilogy things, but it's ultimately all put into one big group, and really the only change I would have made is maybe removing one of the builds, or perhaps replacing maybe the Stormtrooper, because I think the Scout Trooper's cool to have, and put in Dave Filoni's pilot, Trevor Wolf, since he's probably the best chance we would have to get him. And he is getting a Black Series action figure, and I kind of want to get that one, but really that's it. I think this is a good series. It would also be kind of cool if it included Boba Fett, but I get why they didn't do that. They want to put in too many of the new version of Boba Fett out too fast. I'm guessing he's going to be getting some Book of Boba Fett sets also, so I'll really see about it. But this looks like probably one of the best advent calendars in a while. Really excited, and I think the most interesting thing is actually the pram for Grogu, which if you grab like 3 light gray, pretty easy to find pieces, you could just rebuild into a normal version of it. And that would be that little like grill piece at the front, and the 2 pieces that are filling in that little gap in the middle, those 2 sides. So if you get like 3 of those pieces, you could build a full normal version of the pram. And that's really it. I think I'm interested in this. I probably will get it, and I'll let my Ghibli brothers build it over the Advent season, but I probably would review it, after the 25 days after Christmas happens. Well, 24 really. However, you would probably not come out on Christmas Day since, Christmas Eve would be a pretty busy night. But really, I am excited for this. I would want to get it, just for all these great and cool Mandalorian builds. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please like the video, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. And may the Force be with you.